the A-League Finals between the Scrapyuard Scramblers and the Yolk Folk. Game 1 starting soon.
Three, two, one.
Alright, my bad, I was not ready. That's just didn't set up anyway. Alright, starting with J Swan, Nas, Starve. No, that's not Star. I don't know who that is. Slide, Striv, Madoka. And BBB takes on Abe, Remo, Dak, Nate, Star, and Ray. Ray with the ball back. Ooh, just popped by Nas. Nas passes it up to Madoka. Madoka, the wrap to J Spawn for the first point of the night.
Go.
Abe now with the ball. Gets it to Ray. Abe's gonna throw it up ahead to Star. Wraps it up to Ray for the easy two. And we got ourselves a high scoring affair in minutes of the game.
Go.
Doka now with it. It's the Striv. I don't know what to call that. It's the BBB. To J Swan. Looking inside to just take the one.
Go.
Abe gets it up to Ray. Ray over to Dak. Dak looking for options, just gonna throw it down, and it's picked off by Slide in the end zone. Slide picks off Dak. It's the Star. Star up to J Swan. J Swan goes to BBB for the wrap and the 3-point lead.
Go.
Abe now with it. Up the Star, gets it to Abe. Back to Star and Abe in the backfield. Ray moving. Gets it in the midfield, throws it downwards where J Swan's gonna take it. Up to BBB in the slide. Slide looking. Gets popped by Remo. He had a shot for the 2. Remo passes it up, and it's stolen by Starve. BBB up to Madoka. J Swan goes for the wrap to. Oh, goes for the wrap to BBB, but he gets popped right before he gets in. Now the Scramblers the other way. Abe with it. Star the other way. BBB. Goes and Slide ends up with the ball and makes it a 4-point lead.
Go.
I have no idea who Starve and Harv is. Has it upwards. Starve and Harv and Nate. It ends up in the hands of Star. Star up to Abe. Abe looking around, trying to find options. Pass it down to Ray. Ray gets picked by BBB. J Swan the other way. One man to beat. Nas is saying take one. He takes one. Up to a 5-point lead now for the Yolk Folk.
Go.
Starving hard with his. Yolk Folk get another turnover. Upwards to an open slide. Slide back to Nas. Gets a Madoka. Madoka to Starve Harv. Goes for the wrap with BBB, but they end up taking one. And 1 point is 1 point. Dat gets it up to Remo. Remo's picked off by Starvin Arv. Madoka. BBB to slide. Slide to J-Swan. J-Swan. Oh, he throws for the one but misses. Yeah. And Madoka gets that pits out. That fits Madoka. Madoka bounces, then gets pit by Abe. Abe back to Remo, Nate to Abe to Ray. Ray has to a star, and they get it. Covered up to a 4-point lead now. Point deficit, second one there.
Go.
J-Swan, slide, Nas, 2.5 remaining. Yolk trying to close out this game 1. Slide down the starve. J-Swan, whoa, on Madoka autos. Nas back to Madoka in the backfield. Up to Nas, up to BBB. Slide open, has points. Goes for the 2 and hits it.
Go.
Nate with it. Star looking, gets it up to Abe. Abe gets stolen, picked by Slide. Is now Nas within the backfield. Under 2 to play and a 6-point lead to hold on to. Gets it to Remo. Stars picked by Nas. Nas looking at. Oh my god, oh god damn it, dude. You can't be doing this to me right now. Hey, bro. Come on. Okay, well. Alright, they turn the lead up to 7. Dad has it now. Goes to the 2 with Nate and hits it.
Go.
Star up to BBB. Madoka. Slide. Starve. Starve takes it in for a run.
Go.
Dak looking. Is it by Starve, and it looks like the Yolk are trying to take game 1 here. Now it's to Madoka. Madoka to J-Swan. J-Swan just gives it to Abe, I guess. Ray. Final seconds of game 1 was like the Yolk are going to take it 12-6.
3, 2,
Yolk will take a 1-0 series lead. Okay, well, they're starting game 2. I still don't know who Starvin' Harv is. I'm just gonna call him Starvin' Harv because that name was hard, dude. Anyway, yeah, Harv is. I'm just. All right.
3,
First
2,
source of the Yolk wanted to putting points on the board every drive. I was just saying to keep up the good defense they showed in game 1. But as they won by 6, I think 10-4. Starvin' Harv with it. Madoka. At the slide to Nas. Nas up to BBB. Madoka, he turns it over to Remo. Remo down the Ray. Ray looking gets to the Remo and picked off by Madoka. Madoka to Nas. Star pits off Swipe, passes it up to Nate, and Dak is gonna take it in for the win. So making a 1-0 game.
Go.
Madoka gets it. It's BBB down. Gets it at the starving Arv. Nas gets it to starve. To Madoka. Madoka back to starving Arv. Up to Madoka again. Gets it to slide. Slide to BBB. Okay, I'm pretty sure Starving Harv is Vigil, but I'm gonna keep calling him Starving Harv. He's Starving Harv, dude. And then we know what's it? 2-1 game here. About a minute and a half gone. Abe up to Ray. Ray gets it a long carry that finds Rima. Beautiful pass. And just like that, the Scrambler's taking 3-2 lead. Nas up to Madoka. Madoka with a carry. Gets to the J-Swan open. Gets to the BBB. Is that going to be 2? No, it's going to be 1. That ties the game.
Go.
Star gets it to Abe. Abe to Ray. Ray looking, gets it to Remo. Remo gets to that for the 2. Scrambler's up 5-3 now. This probably fits.
Go.
My bad. Alright, let's kind of see what's going on here. BBB now with it. Takes it in for the 1. Now it's at 5-4 game.
Go.
Ray looking. Gets it picked off by Slide. Madoka the other way. Up to Nas, who's with Slide. Slide across the middle. Beautiful pass to BBB. And just like that, the Yolk folk have taken back the lead.
Go.
Abe looking, gets it the Star to Ray. Ray baits Starving hard to the 1. Tie game again.
Go.
Nas looking, gets the Slide, Madoka in the backfield. BBB has to launch it back. And Remo's going to get there before him. Nate passes it down. Ray, and they've got 2 to Remo. Scramblers retake the lead. 8-6. My bad, I genuinely don't know what happened, says BBB, per sources. Nas and Madoka. Madoka gets to the J-Swan. J-Swan picked off by Dak. Dak with the defensive stop. Now the Scrambler's the other way. Abe gets it to Dak. Dak is picked off by Nas in the backfield. Nas, easy. Oh, he missed it! Nas missed it too. They still get 1 out of it, but that would have tied the game. Remo gets picked by J-Swan. J-Swan passes it back to Nas. Madoka up to BBB. BBB misses Starving Arv. Why are these names so fun to say, dude? Yeah, BBB. It's Starving Arv, bro. Madoka, weird pass, and somehow works out in his favor. Up to Starving Arv, gets to Madoka. To Starving Arv, who throws the 1 to Nas. They missed the 2, but they still get the 1. And now it's a tie game. 8-8. 3 minutes to play. Yolk folk were missing a few points, but they've still had themselves a tie game. Ray. Oh, and Nas right up like a buck. Has an open field in front of him. 1 man to beat. He beat him. Nas goes the other way to take the lead for the Yolk folk.
Go.
What a play by Nas, showing like he's the leader of the Yolk folk. Ray, and Remo gets sacked by Madoka. Sliding in the open field, up to J-Swan. J-Swan gets picked by Remo. Remo over to Abe. Abe looking for options, pass it upwards to Star. Star just has to go there, and Remo comes comes out of nowhere to take the 2.
Go.
Starving Arv up the slide. Nas barely gets that one away. That's gonna get, and Nas ends up with it. Gonna wrap the BBB. 11-10 game now.
Go.
Remo looking. Again, it's intercepted by Starving Arv, who intercepts it by Nate. That gets stolen by J1. Minute and a half, Yolk Folkf up 1. Gray looking, gets it to Abe. Abe, oh, I don't even know what he was trying to do. He had the 2. But Yolk Folkf pick it over. And now they have it back now again. J1 to Abe. Starving hard with it. And he's picked off by Remo. Star in the open field. Star is just going to take it in to tie the game with a minute left.
Go.
Nas with it in the final minute of game 2. Over to Nas. Nas up to Starving Arv, who throws it up to Slide. Slide down to Nas, and they take the 1 in the lead. 1 point game.
Go.
30 seconds left. Scrambler's trying to tie the series at 1. Remo, Abe. To Remo. Remo throws it up to Ray. Ray's got options. Up to Nate. He takes it in for the 1. And oh my fucking god. God, he cannot do this shit to me. Okay, we're back. 10 seconds. BBB with it. And he's picked off by Remo. Remo with 5 seconds. I don't know if that's enough time. Star downwards to Starving Arv. BBB. And that ends it. Overtime is a 3-minute game overtime, I believe. Okay, let me close this shit. It's just a shit. Alright. 3-minute overtime, I think. Only 3? I think they're just gonna go with 3, which I guess is a fair move to do. He's already doing no passing. It's crazy straight from the Yolk Folkf bench. Alrighty. Seems it's gonna be a 3-minute. No kissing, says tie. Alright. It's going to be a 3-minute overtime to decide the winner of Game 2. No swipe, says Nas. They've said something about no passing. I don't know if that's going to be on or not. I guess we'll find out. Another 3-minute game. For Game 2. Starving Arv starts with the ball. Okay, passing is definitely on. Zoke from Nas, slide upwards, and Star pits it off. And nobody gets it, and now you'll float. Oh, never mind! That just ends up with it. Throws it away, and now slide. Slide in the open field. Madoka upwards to Starve. J-Swan slows it down, then gets it to Starving Arv for the 1. They almost had 2, but 1 is definitely good.
Go.
They take an early lead. Abe trying to make a move, gets to Remo. Remo hunting. Gets it back to Abe. Abe upwards. Remo, or Star ends up with it, and he's pitting. Hospital passes Ray. Nas the other way, upwards to Madoka. Dr. BBB launches it ahead to Nas. Guaranteed points. And they just take it in for the one. Might have had two, but they decided to take it in for one.
Go.
Now it's a 2-point game. Nate gets it up to Abe. Nate picked off by Madoka. Madoka is gonna take it in for the easy one. Even dunks it to himself with a slam. 3-point game with just over a minute to play. Remo. Scramblers need to get signed going if they want to tie this series up. They go upwards to Ray, who turns it in the star for a beautiful play. Down to a 1-point game. Yolk trying to put this game away. Get slide to Madoka. Down to J-Swan. Up to Madoka. Gets it back to Nas. To J-Swan. Upwards to Starve. Slide. Upwards to BBB, who launches it for himself. 2-point game. Another 2-point game. Scramblers looking to tie this game up. Ray launches it ahead. Ends up in the hands of BBB. Pass upwards to Nas, to Madoka. Back to Starve. Hit picked off by Jack. Oh, BBB! What the beautiful defense from BBB. Save the game. It's now back to a lead for the Yolk folk. So they turn it over. Remo, 7 on the shot clock. Downwards to Nate. Nate, hit to Abe. Ray, for the Ray to Star. Game winner. The Scramblers take game 2. On a game-winning wrap from Ray. Big top plays make big top plays. Beautiful ending to that game. We are setting for a good series, folks. No, don't erase the thing. Just thank you. All right. Alrighty, game 3 getting started now. Alright. Game 3 getting underway. Series tied 1-1. Scramblers.
3, 2,
a beautiful
1.
comeback in the game winner from Ray to Star. Ties the series up at 1. Scramblers looking to take the series lead if they win this game. Nas starts with the ball. Gets it back. Looking gets it turned over by Remo. Remo gets it down to Abe. Abe up to Star. Abe up to Remo. Remo's an open Ray. Ray tries to pass it, and it ends up in Remo's hands for the 1 point.
Go.
Madoka gets it up to Nas. Nas up to slide. Downwards, and Nas is gonna get the win to tie the game up 1.
Go.
Ray up to Remo. Remo. There's it down to Nate. Nate upwards to picked off by Slide, who throws it down. Remo gets it. Goes for the bounce up to Ray. Beautiful play from Remo. as he gives the Scramblers the lead with a minute and a half
Go.
left in Game 3. Madoka upwards misses Nas. Slide is able to recover it. Gets it up to Starvin Arv, who gets it to Madoka. Madoka picked off by Dak, and Starv gets it. BBB upwards to Slide. Slide's gonna go for the 2 and misses. Probably had the 1 for sure. But he went for the 2, and now here comes Scramblers the other way. Nas is able to turn him back over. Slide is 2, and he's got open space. 2 man to beat. Slide gets past Nate. Takes it for the 1 this time. And it's a tie game.
Go.
Slide redeems himself. Nas is asking for cutters mid. Star launches it up to Nas. Nas is picked by Nate. Nate to the 2, to the deck. To the lead.
Go.
Scrambler's looking pretty good in this Game 3. Madoka. Slide ends up with it. It was picked by Star. Star the other way. Throws it backwards to Remo. Remo get past Nas before launching. Ends up in the hands of Slide. Slide upwards to BBB. BBB goes for the 2 and misses Ray with another defensive step in the end zone. Starvin Arv launches it down. Nas hits it with Remo. Reed to Abe. Abe. Remo. Making moves on people. Launches it upwards to Dak. Dak up to Abe. To Star. Launches it up to Ray. Ray throws it up to Nate. Nate gets the 1 point. Had an opportunity for the 2, but they'll take the 2 possession lead with about 4 minutes left. Madoka just has to throw it back. Starvin Arv looks like he's going to get there. Starvin Arv gets it up to Nas. Up to J-Swan. And he just punts it forward as it's turned over by Star. And Ray misses the bounce to himself. Nas picks it off, and now Madoka running the other way. Goes for the bounce pass and misses that. Slide ends up with it. And he throws it the 2 to Nas. Interesting turn of events. And
Go.
now the Scramblers' lead is now only 1. Nate is wide open in the front. Nate just takes it in for the 1. 2-point lead now. We got an intense game 3 today. Nas is saying to stop swiping. PVB now with open space. Takes it in for the 1.
Go.
Abe to Dak to Star. Star upwards to Abe. Abe is picked by Nas. Nas Madoka. J-Swan up to Slide. Slide misses. And J-Swan is able to take the 1, barely missed him.
Go.
But it's a tie game with 2.5 left. Ray to Remo. Remo back to Ray. Ray to Remo. Upwards to Abe. Remo. Ray. Good passing from the Scramblers. Remo gets popped by Slide. They'll get a Starvin Arv in the backfield. And they end up in the front field with Slide. And BBB should be easy points here. And they take it in for the 1. And the Yolk grab the lead here with just 2 minutes to play.
Go.
Yolk trying to take a 2-1 series lead. Ray downwards and he's picked by BBB. BBB holding gets to J-Swan. Up to Slide. Up to Nas. Nas hits the J-Swan. BBB. Open space. Goes for the 2. Hits Nas. 3-point game with a minute and a half left.
Go.
Scramblers, can they force another comeback like they did in Game 3? Remo. Upwards to Abe. Abe. Picked off by Madoka. And Ray ends up with it. Dak. To Remo. To Ray. Ray just holds and gets popped. Slide. Nas finds Madoka. It's back to J-Swan. J-Swan picked off. Oh no, Slide ends up with it. BBB. Over to Ray. Back to Remo. Remo misses Dak. And Dak gets picked by Slide. Slide turns it back over to Nas. Scramblers get a second chance. I don't know why Slide passed that. Remo. Abe. Scramblers have new life. Nas ends up with it. Dak misses Nate for the 2. And now it is now it's still a 2-point game.
Go.
Yolk just just gonna take it back for 1, it seems. Trying to waste as much time as they can. And they do that. That leaves around 10 seconds for Scramblers to try and get a 1 singular point.
Go.
Oh, they started with the ball. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Just like that, the Yolk take it. Take Game 3 by a score of 10-8. Whew, that was a close game. Trey 1998 has joined the group. Love to see it. Need water? Me too, bro. Me too. Alright, Bronny has got to go for resources. Everybody seems to be taking a water break. Can't blame them. This has been heck. My voice is dying, but whatever. How is everyone's day going? You guys do anything exciting? Waiting on people as they take a water break or something. I don't fucking know. Starving Harvest back. He's ready. Already, they're starting. Game 4 underway. Scramblers trying to tie the series up at 2. And the Yolk folk trying to take a 3-1 series lead.
3, 2, 1.
Star starts with it. Upwards to Abe, to Remo. Remo throws it ahead to Dak. Dak goes for the 1. Almost had 2, but they take the 1.
Go.
Nas down to Madoka, gets it to Starvin' Harv. Up to J-Swan. J-Swan. I see what he's trying to do, but he missed BBB. They recover, pass it upwards to J-Swan. J-Swan down to Manaz. A good pass from Madoka to Nas. And that's a wrap to BBB.
Go.
Nate the other way. Abe gets it to Ray. Madoka ends up with it. Starvin Arv in the backfield. Upwards to J-Swan, gets it to slide, gets it to BBB. BBB squeezes on past Abe, squeezes on past everybody. He had one, but throws it back and the ball gets turned over. Nate with the other waves. Okay, Nas has it. Madoka gets it to Harv. Harv throws it backwards. Madoka has it back. Up to J-Swan, up to BBB. B. Ooh. Good try. But they take the one, the slide hits it.
Go.
Remo. Downwards to Abe. Abe. Picked by Madoka. Madoka in the open field. Just needs to get past Abe. Madoka downwards to Nas. Madoka is cooking. Remo. To Ray, up to Nate, who launches it forward. Starvin Harv is there. And he just takes the one. Yolk still lead by 3. 5 minutes to play. Nas just throws it back. Madoka ends up with it. Up towards the Starve. And Harv. BBB. Upwards and slide misses it. Dad throws it to Madoka. Nas out to Starve and Harv. Madoka. Madoka looking. Finds Starve and Harv. Who passes it downwards. Ooh. Remo gets it. The other way. Has space. Has options. Remo taking it all the way. Misses the wrap. Abe ends up with it. Okay, they get the 2. I can't switch the damn camera. Anyway. Madoka. The J-Swan, the BBB. BBB looking. Gets it to himself for the 1. Still a 2-point game.
Go.
Abe with it the other. Abe with it at around midfield. Gets it up to Star. Star to Abe over to Ray. Launches it forward and Nate's gonna get there. Goes for the dunk and he gets that. The dunk, it slams it down on Starvin Arv.
Go.
Nas. Madoka up the slide. Slide downwards to Starve. J-Swan takes the one himself. And the lead is back up to 2.
Go.
Abe with it. Gets it to Remo. Remo picked off by J-Swan. J-Swan the other way. Upwards to BBB. BBB. Up to slide for the 1. And you'll float back up by 3.
Go.
Ray trying to make a move up to Dak. Star looking, has Nate, and they get the wrap to cut the lead to 1. J-Swan. Yolk going to put this thing away, making a 3-1 series lead. Nas is picked by Abe. Hospital pass from slide unintentionally. Remo, and that ends up in Madoka's hands. J-Swan just launches it forward. Star ends up with it. Remo. And that's picked off by slide. Slide. Goes for the 2 and misses BBB. Starve is able to get it back. J-Swan up to Nas to Madoka. Starve and Arv to BBB. Ooh, almost had a juke on Star. But now, Madoka picks it off. And that's, oh no! They missed the wrap! Here come the Scramblers the other way. Abe to Ray. Ray has an open deck. Deck down the Star. And the Scramblers take the lead. What was 100% a wrap for the Yolk folk turns into a wrap for the Scramblers. Scramblers take the lead with 1.5 minutes. Swide turns it over to Nate. Nas is able to get it back into Slide's hands. Slide downwards to Madoka. Madoka, Starve, here comes Slide. And BBB. Slide holding. That what? Okay, he refreshed. BBB gets it. Walking gets it to Madoka for the 1. Oh my god. Oh my god, you cannot do this right now. It's a bad time to do this, but... Oh. Oh, okay. They're saying just... Okay, yeah, they're saying just refresh game. They're saying just refresh game because the stupid glitch happened. Love to see it, love to see it. Yeah, just... Yeah, it says that to 2. And then run down. Alright, Silver started with 2 minutes left, it seems. There's 2 of them landed on. Okay, at 120 they go for sources or whatever. I started your 45, okay. Slide read and broke the game, it seems, so blame everything on him.
3, 2, 1. Alright, so 120 they're gonna start moving. Smart, my stats. Hey, Remo gets it, dude. 120 they start going. You're just waiting around. You're just waiting around, dude. Why did Remo leave? Oh, he got chased for AFK. Good work, guys. Okay, they're gonna try it again. Oh, Jesus, we got some shenanigans happening in Game 4. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so at 120, they're going to try this 3rd time. Hopefully it goes well.
Go.
Star just launches it. Remo gets the pick. Alright, they're just going to pass it back and forth. Yeah, we're going to stay focused so we don't get kicked for AFK again. Ray out here running sprints. Ray gonna lose stamina, bro. Why did he... Why did he do that? Okay, well... Alright, we're gonna get on. Alright, after whatever that was, it's tie game. Remo. Up to Star. Throws it backwards to Abe. Dak up to Remo. Remo downwards. Remo up to Dak. Dak to Ray. Oh, he got robbed. That should have been points. But Abe ends up with the back. And it works in our favor. They get the toe. And waste clock. Now a 2-point lead for the Scramblers. Nas with it. Star up to J-Swan. To slide. Slide to Starve. J-Swan. Oh, they had it. They had it. BBB steals it. Nas, Madoka. Gets it to slide. And it's a tie game.
Go.
It's 11-11. 10 seconds left. Remo. Scramblers trying to tie the series. Abe. Upwards to Star. Star with 5 seconds. Picked off by J-Swan. J-Swan just throws it back.
2,
And
1.
almost. Starve and Harv almost sold, and we are going to overtime again. Game 4 to overtime. Crazy series happening right now. Another 3-minute overtime heading our way. Ready. Starting a 3-minute overtime period for game 4. Abe gets it up to Remo. Remo race. Oh, and Madoka pits it off. Slide with it now. Backwards. Oh, Dak pits it off. Throws it back to Abe and Remo. Remo up to Star. Star to Ray. Ray downwards. Gets it to Nate. Nate doesn't get in. And Ray now with it. Oh, he throws a pitch straight to Nas. But Starve and Arv throws it back. And Madoka ends up with it. Madoka. Ooh, he throws it downwards to Ray. Really nowhere to go. Slide ends up with the ball. Nas is yelling forward. Madoka. Star's gonna get that. Starve and Arv misses it. And here comes the Scramblers the other way. Nate has guaranteed points and he takes it in for 1. For the first score of the overtime period.
Go.
Yolk folk are melting down in this overtime. Madoka to slide to Starve and Arv. Starve and Arv is picked. Here come the Scramblers again. Abe, Remo, Ray, to Dak for the 2. Minute left to play, and it's a 3-point game. Yolk folk need to get something going here. Starve and Arv. The BBB tries for J-Swan. They had it. Nas goes up to Slide. Slide's just going to take it in for 1. And with about 45 seconds left, Scramblers lead by 2. Abe looking. Gets it up to Nate. Nate up to Star. Star takes it in for the singular point. Just like that, it's up to a 3-point game. Yolk folks really need to get something going if they want any chance. BB up to Madoka. Madoka down to Starve and Arv. Picked off by Nas, and it's a 2-point game, and that's gonna do it. Scramblers get another overtime victory. And the series is tied 2-0. 2-2. They take it in for one. Scramblers lead. Scramblers win 13-12. As we move to a decisive game 5. The fuck did I just do? Okay. Just not get up nice and big again. Game 5 gonna be getting underway any moment. The winner of Game 5 generally goes on to win the series. Yolk folk looking to try and avoid what happened at the end of Game 4. Meanwhile, the Scramblers trying to take their first series lead.
Go.
Starving R starts with it for the Yolk folk. Madoka up to J-Swan. J-Swan up to slide to Nas. Nas to Madoka, gets it to slide. Up to Starvin' Arv. Starvin' Arv. Upwards to J-Swan for the one. First points of the Game 5.
Go.
Ray up to Abe. Abe gets it up to Remo. Remo down to Ray. To Dak. Remo gets it to Abe. Remo. Ray pits it off to Dak, and that's picked off by Starvin' Arv. Nas. Upwards. Remo. Ooh. Pushes Ray. And now Yolk folk coming over midfield. Ooh, someone's picked off by Remo. That was Madoka. Remo gets past Madoka, takes it in for the one. And it is a tie game.
Go.
Madoka up to Starvin' Arv. Nas up with J-Swan. J-Swan misses. Remo now with it, gets it up to Dak. Dak up to Nate. Nate to Ray. Ray moving around, finds Nate. Beautiful play by Ray. And they take the series lead.
Go.
Nas up to Madoka. Madoka up to Nas, gets that to Madoka, slide. J-Swan launches it forward to Abe. Abe gets to Remo. Dangerous pass there, but they works out. Ray picked off by Starvin' Arv. Backwards to J-Swan. J-Swan to Nas. BBB. Throws through the gap. Oh! Sat by Abe. Scramblers deep in their own territory. Trying to get out of it. Abe off the wall to Remo. Remo bounces off the wall himself. Remo up to Dak. Back to Remo. Launches it up to Star. Scramblers up to Nate. Nate has guaranteed points. Takes it in for the one. Beautiful play by the Scramblers. They held out until they saw an opportunity and they ran with it. Slide up to Starvin' Arv. To Madoka. Starvin' Arv. Up to slide to J-Swan. J-Swan to Nas to Madoka. Slide. J-Swan BBB. Nas. Oh, and Dak missed the pass. And they missed the wrap. And they get the one. Slide gets the one, and it's a 2-point game.
Go.
Scramblers up 4-2. 4.5 left. Abe up. It's at the Dak. Dak punts it forward. Starvin' Arv is there. Starv goes down. Madoka. Gets it up to Starvin' Arv. J-Swan. Gets it to Nas. Nas to BBB. Slide. Slide has points here. And he just takes it in for one. He's cut the lead down the one. Half the game gone. Scrambl's up
Go.
by 1. I'm writing this on. Remo. Cross vision. And it's picked off by this one. Nas. Ooh, and Ray pits it off. Ray the other way. Has Nate. And that's the Ray to the Nate. 3-point game.
Go.
In this crucial game 5. What's the slide? He gets it up to J-Swan. J-Swan gets it in for the 1. Ray
Go.
over to Abe. Abe upwards to Ray. Star and R. Able to get there. Abe throws it back to Ray. Ray deep in his own territory. Ray gets at the deck. Launches it upwards to Star. Star looking trying to make a move. In the hands of BBB. Madoka gets it to J-Swan. Over to Remo. Over the hands of Nas to Madoka. Madoka launches it up to Nate. Nate is able to steal it. Star launches it back up, and that's going to be in the hands of Slide. J-Swan picked off. Also to pass Remo to Ray. Ray, oh, and he is stolen by Slide. Nas with it. Is it to J-Swan, the BBB? To J-Swan. Remo ends up with it. Nate up to Ray. Ray just punts it forward to J-Swan. Madoka with it. About 2 minutes to play. Scrambler's up 2. BBB launches it forward into the hands of Ray. Ray gets stolen by Slide. Slide. Oh, they got robbed. They got robbed. That would have tied the game. Instead, the Scrambler's the other way. Ray. Stolen by Madoka. Madoka goes for the dribble. Ends up to Nas. Starve and Arv. That to Madoka. Madoka holds up to BBB. BBB going for the 2. Misses. Remo the other way. Madoka and Slide take it. Slide. Starve and Arv to Madoka. Up to Harv. Harv looking for an option. Gets it to J-Swan to Madoka. Back to BBB. BBB. Stolen by Star. Down to Nate. Nate the other way. To Remo. Remo. Nate. Over to Dak. Over to Nate. Nate goes for the 2. And they get the 1. To make it a 3-point game.
Go.
Scramblers lead by 3 on a wild turn of events. J-Swan, Nas misses Madoka. Nas upwards to J-Swan, good recovery. BBB is picked off. Nate, a 1 might put this away. Nate goes in for the 1. And that leaves 30 seconds. Scramblers up 4.
Go.
J-Swan. Gotta make something happen. Starve. Back to Madoka. Madoka. Upwards to J-Swan. Over the side for the 2. But there's just not enough time. Scramblers are going to make it a 3-2
Go.
series lead. As they take it backwards for 1.
3, 2,
Scramblers, they get it with no time left. And the Scramblers are up 3 games to 2. Oh, man. That was a this has been a crazy series all around. They're saying redo for Scam. They kinda got hoodwinked there, but there's also things you can do to avoid that. Game 6 getting underway. Looks like we were waiting for game sets to start. Whew. It's been a crazy game. Beast Mode says they're updating their strategy. Whatever that means. Hey, brother, strategy. Strategy's being updated, it seems. That's what they're waiting on. And now we're going. Game 6, Scramblers lead 3-2.
3, 2, 1.
UVB starts with the ball for the Yolk. Nas gets it to slide. Slide punts it over to Star. Star to Ray. To Dak. Dak throws it up to Nate. In the open field, passes it up, and Star's gonna get there. Beautiful pass by Nate Tets. That makes it a, and that gives the quick 2-0 start. Star to J-Swan. J-Swan is picked by Ray. Ray to Remo. Remo gets it over to Ray to Nate. Nate tries to go for the dunk. Doesn't get it. J-Swan's there. Madoka to Nas. Nas to slide. Star to Madoka. Madoka downwards to Nas. Nas gets it upwards to slide. Who throws it to nobody. Madoka ends up with it. Gets it to Starve. To slide. To BBB. BBB up with it. Abe steals it. Dak in the open field. One man to beat, and it's BBB. Dak. Oh, he misses the pass to slide. I guess Madoka. Slide, and it ends up in Madoka's hands again. J-Swan. Oh, Dak read him like a book. Star the other way. Remo to Abe. Abe misses Remo on the back pass. Starve and Arv. Ray gets it, and it's in Nate's hands. Nate downwards to Starve and Arv. And that's Stanton's hands. Star. Star gets to Ray. Gets it. Oh! Good play from Dak.
Go.
And the Scramblers are up 3-0 in this game 6. Madoka upwards to Starve and Arv. Gets it to slide. Slide to BBB for the wrap.
Go.
Alrighty. Remo to J-Swan. Dak the other way to Ray. Ray slowing it down. Goes off the rail to Dak. And Dak was not in the lane. Almost had the 2 there. Slide up to Starve and Arv. Slide. Ends up with it again as it ends up in the hands of BBB. BBB goes for the dunk. Misses it. And Dak steals that in the end zone. As they go the other way and Nate ends up with it. Nas up to BBB. Up to Starve and Arv. Starve gets it to J-Swan. Picked by Dak. To Star. To Abe. To Remo. Oh, and they missed the wrap. They still get the 1.
Go.
2-point game for the Scramblers. Nate into Remo's hands. Remo has points. And he takes it for the 1. 3-point game, a quick turnaround.
Go.
Doka turns it to Starvin Arv. Pass it upwards to Nas to J Swan. Back to Nas. And that turns it back into a 1-point game. Halfway gone.
Go.
It is game 6 and the Scramblers are up 3-2. Yolk trying to force a game 7. Abe up to Remo. Remo is popped by Madoka. Madoka. Popped by Abe. Gets it to Dak, gets it to Starve. To Jace 1 to BBB. Nas to BBB. BBB. Oh, and Abe clinches it. To Star. Star up to Abe, to Ray, to Nate. To Dak. Dak up to Remo. Picked off by Nas. Nas the other way. Up to Madoka. Madoka tries to go for the 2 and misses. Slide gets it back. Misses the back pass. Starvin Arvin to J Swan. Starvin Arvin's up with it again. Upwards to Madoka. To Starvin Arv. Back to Slide. Beautiful pass to BBB for the lead with 2.5 left.
Go.
Ray gets it to Abe. Abe gets it to Star. Star to Nate. They don't get the wrap. Starvin Harv is there. BBB the other way. He's got Nate to beat. BBB goes for the dunk. Gets it. And that makes it a 2-point game with 2 minutes to play.
Go.
Abe gets it to Remo. Gets it to Abe. Over to Star. Star to Abe. Abe to Ray. Ray picked off. Starvin Arv again. Madoka. Off to Jace 1. To BBB. And he's picked off by Star. Nate has it to Dak. Up to Nate. To Ray. Up to Starvin Arv. He gets another end zone stop. Jace 1 the other way. Yolk trying to close out. BBB up to Slide. Slide to Starve. To Jace 1 the BBB who launches it forward. BBB upwards. Nate saves it. Downwards. It looks like Jace 1's gonna get it. Upwards to nobody, but Nas is there. He gets bodied. And now Remo with it. Under a minute to play. 2-point game. Down to Ray. Scramblers trying to tie this up. Dak. Back to Star. Nate. Up to Dak for the 2. Tie game with 40 seconds left.
Go.
Scramblers are trying to end it now. Remo gets it. Remo down to Dak. Down to Ray for the 1-point lead.
Go.
Nas with it with 15 seconds. Nas. Abe is AFK. I don't know why Abe is AFK. But Nas the other way to Madoka. Up to Nas. They've got 2. They get it to Slide. The game winner for game 6.
Group leader is not in the joiner. We have the Game 7. Winner takes all. The vote happened. Star left and rejoined. Game 7 happening now. Yeah, I did the actual fucking stream. It did. We have a Game 7 here. God damn it. Ugh. Alrighty. Game 7 happening any second now. Winner takes the championship. Alright, this Yolk continue figuring out strategy. Turn the game down. Alright, bro. They're saying to turn the game down. Alright, so turn the game down. They're saying turn the game down, Val. Game 7 happening right now. Alright, Game 7 happening right now. Starving Orb with it. Up to Madoka. Madoka has off to Remo the other way. Remo jutes Nas. Goes up for the 2. Doesn't get it. But they still get 1 out of it. Madoka with it. It's a slide. The Starving Arv, who misses everybody. Nas with it. Gets it to Madoka. Gets it over to BBB. BBB. The clutch play is Natets the other way. Gotta get past J-Swan. Launches it up to Nas. Nas gets it. BBB the other way. BBB gets it to Nas. Gets it to Nas. Nas looking. Downwards to Madoka. To Dat to Star. Up to Remo. Remo to Ray, who throws a beautiful pass to Nate. 3-0 lead for the Scramblers. Madoka throws it backwards to Nate. Remo goes for 2. It's a 5-point lead in Game 7. Ooh, man. Nas to slide. Nas to Madoka. Madoka gets it that to slide. Nas downwards to Harv. Madoka downwards and Abe gets it. Remo and Ray the other way. Remo has 2 to Ray. 7-0. Just like that. It is a 7-0 lead in 2 minutes. J-Swan Nas, Yolk needs to get anything going. Nas throws it back. Slide up to J1. Nas, Starve and Arv. Madoka upwards, misses everybody. Nate takes it, launches it forward. To Nas, to J1. J1 throws it forward. Abe is able to steal it, but it ends up to Madoka. Madoka up to Nas. Gets it to Harv. Harv upwards. Dak is going to take it. Back to Abe and Nate. Nate gets it to Remo. Remo up to Ray. Ray. Ooh, passes it to himself. Star with it now. Abe gets it. Remo throws it to nobody. Gets it to Madoka. Madoka. Move the camera, please. Slide, get it. Slide. Has two. Beautiful pass to BBB. That is the wake-up call the Yolk folk needed. Abe with it now. Ray to Remo. And Dak ends up with it. To Star. Madoka throws it down to J1. BBB ends up with it. To Abe, to Remo. To Nate. Nate to Star. To Remo. To Dak. Down to Ray. Ray throws it. BBB ends up with it. 3.5 minutes left. Yolk trying to stage a comeback. Gets it to Slide. Back to Madoka. Madoka throws it down to Madoka. Star launches it up. Raven, open space. Starve and Arv. Beautiful defensive play. Nas up to Slide, and it's a 3-point game. 3-point game now with 3 minutes to play. Remo with it. Scrambl's trying to hold on and get their championship. Abe, stolen by J1 to Madoka. Remo gets it to Abe. Up to Star to Ray. Ray. Upwards. Ray up to Nate for an insurance point. Back to a 4-point game with 2.5 to play. Madoka. Nas. Slide. Slide gets into Nas. Starve and Arv. Slows it down upwards to Slide. Up to Madoka. That should be 2. 1 possession game. 2 minutes to play. And now Abe with it. Up to Remo. Up to Slide to Nas. Up to J1. To Remo. It's popped and now Ray has it. Ray gets it up to Star. Star, then Arv. Saves it from being a 2, but it's still a 1. And it's a 3-point game. Nate ends up with it. I don't even know what happened, dude. Ray punts it forward up to J1. Slide to Madoka. 1.5 to play. Nate is there. Remo now with it. Pulled off by Slide. Nas. Madoka to Slide. Slide down to Nas to Starve. J1 to BBB. Madoka. Back down the Slide to Nas to Starve and Arv. And they get the wrap to Nas. Oh my goodness. 1-point game with 50 seconds. They get it to Dak. Not to Abe. Abe with it. To Star to Abe. Scramblers were up 7-0. It's 9-8 now. Abe up to Star. Star gets it to Nate. Nate down the Ray. Ray in the open field. Starve and Arv picks it off. Remo gets it. That's going to be 2. That might be the dagger. Scramblers up 3. 20 seconds left. Marimo might have just ended the season. Not enough time. They get the wrap. But the Scramblers are going to win the championship. What a finish. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable end to an amazing playoff series. There was multiple clutch moments. Unbelievable. Scramblers are your champions. What a finish. That's gonna be it. Amazing series. My goodness. Thank you all for watching. Scramblers up top in season 2.